We live in a world that worships instant results, loud emotions, and constant proof. But faith, real faith, often works in silence. It's not loud, it's not flashy, and it's definitely not always easy. Most people think faith is about feeling something like warmth, excitement, or confidence. But here is the truth. Faith is not a feeling. It's a choice, a decision, a daily commitment to trust something bigger than yourself, even when you can't see the end of the road. Faith is the quiet yes when everything in your life looks like a no. You see, anyone can believe when everything is going their way. But real faith kicks in when you feel nothing, when you're tired, confused, anxious, or numb, but you keep going anyway. Not because of what you feel, but because of what you know. And that knowledge doesn't always come from logic. It comes from your soul. When we face hardship, it's easy to ask, why is this happening to me? But faith asks a different question. What is this trying to teach me? That shift in perspective is powerful. It moves you out of survival mode and into spiritual growth. It stops being about control and starts being about surrender. Here is something to remember. The seed doesn't question the soil. It trusts the process. It breaks open underground, in the dark, before it ever reaches the light. And so do we. If you're in a season of waiting, struggle, or silence, don't mistake it for absence. Often, that's where the deepest transformation is happening. Think about how muscles don't grow during the workout. They grow during the rest. And the same goes for your spirit. Faith is about trusting that the work is being done, even when you can't measure it, even when the metrics are invisible, even when nothing feels like it's working. The most faithful people aren't always loud about it. They don't post it every day. They just live it through their patience, their resilience, and their refusal to quit. Their lives preach louder than their words ever could. So, if you feel like you're stuck, lost, or failing, pause. Breathe. You are not behind. You are being shaped, forged, strengthened. The silence isn't punishment. It's preparation. And maybe that's the kind of peace we're all looking for. Not the peace that comes from perfect conditions, but the peace that comes from trusting the storm has a purpose. Before we wrap up, I want to ask you something. What's one moment in your life where faith carried you, even when nothing made sense? Drop it in the comments below. Someone might need to hear your story today. And if this message spoke to you, there's more where that came from. Check out the next video and keep building your faith one step at a time.